All right, Dr. Norbert here, all by himself for the moment. Hopefully, we're going to get my co-host on in just a moment for week 6 of the TTS Season 14 League. Let me go ahead and hide Mr. Kingpin and get this game rolling and change my camera angle. There we go. That's a little better. All right. Hope everybody's doing well. I had a rough day, but I have a cocktail and I have a game of MCP ahead of me. So life is still good. Still okay. Hope everybody else is having a great time. Okay. Kolar is going to be my co-host tonight. But he's had a little issue with his child, and he's settling that down and should be with us shortly. So in the meantime, I'm going to entertain you with these two rosters. So we have, this is week 6, as I mentioned. Both of these players are have one loss. So only the winner of this game will proceed into the elimination rounds, which will take place in 2 weeks' time. So very big match for the two of them. Let us take a look at the red side first. Tony Matthews is from Wales. He is playing, as I advertised, the Defenders roster. And it has Amazing Spider-Man, Black Widow 3, the Black Widow, who I know a lot about now, and it's not a pleasant experience. Daredevil 1. Sexy Strange. Elektra, nice, wow. Wong. Punisher, ooh, exciting. Luke Cage, Hulk, and OG Ghost Rider. And extracts are Demons Downtown, Gamma Wave, Mutant Madmen, so a lot of fighty ones. And then he's got Alien Ship, Research Station, another fighty one, and Skulls Infiltrate. All right, cool. I'm looking forward to seeing this Defenders list. I loved playing my Defenders before I switched over to X-Men. There's a lot of new stuff coming for Defenders, as we just found out the last few days. So it's super exciting time for Defenders. Meanwhile, ArnavShahor, I'm going to say Arnav from now on, is coming to us from Israel, as it turns out. And he is bringing Okoye. He's bringing Hela, Beta Ray Bill, Angela, Agent Venom, Scourge, Shuri, Star-Lord, Thor 1, and Valkyrie. Interesting combination. I'm curious how this list is going to design, so we should ask him about it after the game's over. He's got Scrolls, Paranoia, Fear Grips, Sword Base, Mutant Madmen, and Deadly Meteor. So, pay to flips. Loads of pay to flips. All right. Very good. That is the roster for now. Let us tell the boys to get going. Go. And we'll take a look at the map for tonight. Let's see. Maybe it's a new one. It'd be great if it was a new one. I haven't yet to see a new one on stream. So let's take a look while they're rolling their priority roll. Maybe this is new. No, it's a Pat one. I don't think I've seen this one, though. Cosmic Downtown, 38 points. Pretty heavily populated with terrain. So let's see. Hey, guys in the chat. He's cheering on his fellow countrymen. And it looks like Arnav won priority. Let's see what they end up choosing. So as it turns out, Arnav, according to Guy, is actually Gal Gadot's code name. She doesn't like to, obviously advertise it, being famous and everything. She needs to keep a low profile, but she is a big fan of MCP, apparently, and playing with us tonight. So, Savile, what's his name? Eat his heart out. Zergs, this is Marvel Crisis Protocol, a miniatures game. And so Sword Base came up, so I'm pretty sure that means Arnav having rolled one priority, he chose his extracts, which will be Scrolls and Sword Base, which is I think Tony only had Sword Base. We'll see. Right, so they're putting things down. We'll see what they end up taking for threat. It could be either 15 or 20. So wildly different sides of the threat ranges. Exciting. So, and he's chosen 20 threat. Thank you. And I got a message from my co-host. Let's see what he's up to. Yeah, he's going to sub in Torborn. Yes. Have him message me. A pity they're not going to see Kolar because he was the tournament organizer for the Swedish Win tournament just this past weekend, which I was at, which went great. And it was a super cool location. Couldn't have been easier to get to. Loads of fun. Man, you really need to make plans to come there next year, which they will run it next year. In fact, they may run it twice because it was so well received. Okay, Chorbon's on his way, and he'll message me. Chorbon was also at the event, which is pretty cool, and also a fantastic player, so he'll help us understand what the hell is going on here today. Meanwhile, looks like a lot of people are willing to help us understand Arnav's roster, so we'll tune in for that a little bit later, maybe, guys. That'd be good. Apparently, his name means Black Rabbit. So I'm not sure why, but there you are. It's Black Rabbit. And let me get then this table in order so we can take a look at what the map is. Okay. So the map is size 4 subway down here, size 3 cargo chamber over here. In the middle, we have another size 4, size 2 bus stop across from it. Size 2 vending machine, size 3 node, another size 3 node up there, and size 3. So loads of size 3s at the top of the board, size 4 in the middle with size 2, and then a size 3 and a size 4 at the bottom. So quite heavy terrain, and then a whole bunch of 1s and 2s scattered around in between there. The secure is here at the bottom right, bottom left, bottom top left, top right. And the way these work is that you roll a die. You pay to flip them, and you roll a die, and if it's a success, basically, so 50-50 chance if it's contested that you'll flip it. And it's weird in that the contestation doesn't have to be just a healthy character. Injured characters cause you to have to roll to flip as well. If nobody's contesting it, though, you automatically get it. You don't have to roll. So that's how that works. And if you own more secures at the end of the round, you then also get to push one of the opposing player's characters short any direction you like. Scrolls here are at the bottom and at the top, and then 2 kind of in the middle. You can only hold 1 at a time, and I forget now the rules, but I think you pretty much get moved or something like that. Right, when you pick it up, you have to roll your physical defense, and you need to have at least a crit or a wild in the results, or else you get pushed short. All right, here's Torbjorn. Yeah. With your camera on. Okay, so let's see if Torbjorn gets going here. Meanwhile, the boys are getting their 20 threat rosters together. Yeah, Torbjorn, I messaged you on the Discord. Thank you for... Here he is. Boop, 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 boop. There he is. Hopefully. Hey, thank you for jumping in at the last minute.
No problem. I just have to turn off the stream sound here.
Yeah,
so that
I'm going to share my screen so you can see what I'm seeing as well.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Sounds good.
So good to have you here, buddy.
I want chat on it.
Yeah, you definitely want the chat.
So
you can
see what bullshit people are saying.
All the abuse is coming your way. All right, Choburn, what's happening?
Oh, yeah. I know exactly what it is.
Choburn, I'm filling you in real quick. Arnav on the left is 1 priority and took his extracts. He's playing a Guardian / Asgard roster. And
what a surprising choice.
And Tony is playing a Defenders roster, and they chose 20 threats. So let's see. The rosters are just being thrown up on the table. Quite heavy terrain. It's a pat map with loads of terrain. And
terrain and makes it hard to pick up the scroll here, which is kind of interesting.
Hard because there's surrounded by terrain.
Yeah, so normally a medium base with a medium move can pick up your home scroll.
Yeah.
But if the house there is in the way, that can make some issues.
All right, cool. So let's see what Tony ended up taking. He took 20 threat now. Amazing Spider-Man, the Black Widow 3, Elektra, nice, Luke Cage, and of course Daredevil. And his tactics cards are Sacrifice, Heroes for Hire, Brace for Impact, Recal, Liberation Matrix, and Mission Objective. Okay, pretty standard. And Arnav has taken Hela, who is a real meta beater these days. You see her a lot more, and she's great. Thor, so he's going Asgard. Beta Ray Bill, who is affiliated with Asgard. Agent Venom, interesting. Nice. I somehow missed that when I reviewed the rosters. And Scourge. Scourge is the final character. They've taken Eyes on the...
Interesting that he picks Scourge over the other threes, but yeah.
Okay. Eyes on the Prize, Odin's Blessing, Patch Up, Fallback, and Brace. So he's ready for a fight with all those cards.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the action. So what do you think of the rosters whilst they get the deployment going?
I think that... I'm so bad at name. Elektra seems a bit out of place for me. You have 4 of the toughest characters in the game, and then a glass cannon. So I would be very scared of where she goes, because she screams out as the target here that you can actually kill. Because, like, Daredevil counts blanks. Luke Cage is Luke Cage. ASM is one of the toughest characters. And then, like...
Yeah, I mean, Arnav's roster is full of hard-to-kill things. Loads of hard-to-kill things. Yeah. Every one of them is a bitch. God.
Like, and then, like, have you tried to kill the new Black Widow?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's...
And it did not go well, dude. It did not. I'm still feeling emotional about it. Oh my God, it was horrible.
Feel like trying to kill Black Widow is one of those things you do once and then you don't do it again.
100%.
That's just never gonna happen. Like, she is by far the most unkillable thing ever.
And if you do, she tosses her extract to where she wants.
So like, you don't get anything from killing her. So it's one of the worst experiences. And then we look at the other side, and then we have, like, Thor needs to do 1 damage to get his stagger and get his... Well, the throw is on a wild, so, like...
Yep. All right, let's do the... I'm going to show people how they've deployed. It looks like he's put Agent Venom straight down the middle. Just to the left is Scourge. Just to the right is Hela. Further right is Thor. And hard right is Beta Ray Bill. Meanwhile... Tony, he's put the ninjas up in the middle. Luke Cage to the right, Elektra to further right, and Amazing Spider-Man flanking hard right. On the left is the Black Widow, and flanking hard left is Daredevil. And keep in mind, Arnav has priority.
So what we see here is that they have 1 medium base, medium mover placed in the center, to be able to go and pick up their home scroll very easily and not be in any danger.
Yep.
And then, so, like, I'm assuming we will see Beta Ray Bill start here with an Eyes on the Prize, and then pick up that one and then move in towards the sword. Because it's swords, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then... Okay.
Now, I know you don't drink, Trollborn, but I'm going to quickly mention...
I don't drink.
I have
water.
A new rum. It's summertime, people. So the whiskey is back in the closet, and you're drinking water. Very good. Cheers. Cheers to you with the water. I'm drinking a new rum. El Dorado was recommended to me. I promise I've only started drinking it. And it's rum from Guyana. And it's actually really tasty. This is a 5-year-old aged one that I made a straightforward daiquiri with just lime juice. So wherever you're watching, me and Torborn wish you well and hope you're enjoying Marvel Crisis Protocol, our favorite game.
Yes. And we had such a lovely time this week.
Man, oh man, oh man. I can't stop thinking about the weekend we had at the Swedish Wind tournament. Good Lord, it was so good, Torborn. And you were having a great time. I saw you laughing so much.
I was struggling with the games, but like
Yeah.
the opponents are great, so there's nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a struggle.
Yeah, we'll get back to that. Let's get this opening round going, and then we'll talk because I have stories about it as well. So the ninja, so Beta Ray Bill went and flipped the console. No,
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 he couldn't. He
he
didn't have
went and
power.
picked up his scrolls, and
He
then
just
he
went
went
there.
instead by it to make it hard for
Somebody
Black
else.
Widow, as we see that is like placed straight in front of it.
So meanwhile, Tony has now moved his ninjas up to take a home scroll, but they failed their roll. Now, when I played Daredevil with those ninjas, I used to do this once in a while, and I stopped because of exactly this reason. They are just too easy to kill when they get pushed forward, even though they get to move back now.
Yeah. So who would you have sent up to the middle to pick it up?
Ooh, I don't make those kind of. I have enough trouble playing my own games, Jorborn. I'm just here to commentate. Yeah. Meanwhile, Elektra is going to go ahead and take the top scroll.
Yeah, because.
What do you think of that?
She is the squishiest model, and this takes her kind of like out of the fight for this turn, but it makes her a very juicy target for next turn, right?
Yeah, yeah. On the other hand, her attacks cause her to teleport towards the attacker, so sometimes she can get back into the fight even though she's on the hard flank now.
Yeah. But I'd be scared, but that's me. I am a big coward.
Now, I think she failed the roll as well when she picked it up, and so she got pushed forward. Is that right?
No, I think she...
Or did they not even roll?
She forgot to roll?
Yeah, I think they forgot to roll. I think that's the ninja roll still.
I think he did it with the ninjas, and then he forgot to roll with her, but...
No roll.
Oh, well.
Oh, well. This is what happens. This is
Every once in a while, you screw up.
It's not a computer game.
Nope. We are humans. We make mistakes.
Oh, maybe now they're doing it. Maybe they remembered.
No, I think
they changed their mind again.
They brought back Hela because, as I said, this terrain piece makes it hard for her to reach in one move. So
that looks rough.
Kind of like she let go of the tool for a bit, and then they had to redo the deployment, and then she had to walk again. Yeah. And as I said, this house makes this play impossible, and getting this side makes this very annoying, right?
Yeah, but you know, you got to work around the terrain. All right, she's rolling for the scroll, and she succeeds, so no movement, which is very lucky for her.
But who in the other team is gonna kill Hela? Hela is unkillable. She's the best.
No, people are starting to play her, at least in Europe, but I still think she's criminally underplayed.
Like, if you are a killy team, she's better than Bill, I think.
Ooh, spicy talk right out the gate. Not even halfway through round one.
Yeah, no. This is one of those things we fight about in our team. Like, who gets Hela?
Nice, interesting. Are you on the Good with Hammers team? What team are you?
Yes, but we're still fighting about our team name, so
nice.
We'll see.
So Daredevil moved up onto the sword point, and then threw a baton at Hela, and is going to go ahead and drag her in. Boop. Yeah. And I presume flip the point, but we'll see. Yes. Oh my God! Do we want to see this bot naked, Turborn? I don't know. AI nakedness? I'm not sure.
I'm not a mod in your chat, so I can't take care of it.
I just ask you before I dump them. You know, I don't know. You know, you might have that proclivity.
Nope.
Let's get rid of this loser.
What I get is always like, "Do you want to buy followers?" And I'm like, "No, no, I don't."
Actually, do not. How do I get rid of this thing? Warn, timeout, ban. There we go. Goodbye. No, I don't want to see your AI nakedness.
But yeah.
You know.
And then.
So that's Scourge going up onto the top left sword base.
Yeah.
So he'll get that point for free.
I'm not 100% sure on Scourge. I need to read his card a bit because
All right, have a look. I mean, he's a I think taunt. I think he has taunt basically.
Yeah.
And he's tough.
Taunt. He has 6 dice in base.
Yeah.
But like, he's no Valk, right? Is my thinking.
No, he's 3 threat and hits hard. All right. Meanwhile, Tony's going to head move up another tough character, Luke Cage.
What? He has more of those? How many can he have?
So that'll be 2 secures for Tony and should be 2 scrolls because the ninjas have one. The
2
ninjas
scrolls
are not sure.
each, and then
yeah, so it's right down the middle.
See here now, like ASM and Black Widow both each get a 50-50, while maybe one of them have to go and pick up the scrolls here if Thor throws a hammer.
I don't know. We'll see.
Gel loves Scorch and Hala. Okay.
All right.
I've been playing a lot of Asgard lately.
Okay.
Because I think... Okay, now I'm gonna talk a little bit about VTC, but yeah. Okay, so he throws his hammer into...
Daredevil.
Daredevil instead.
Yeah. He's the leader.
Daredevil. Yeah. And putting a shock on him makes him a lot less
sad,
dangerous.
So 2 crits. 2 crits roll into nothing. Into 2 saves. Daredevil, man without fear.
5 saves. Right.
Oh yeah, he counts blanks. Oh my god, look at them all. Yeah, I stopped at 2 because it was like, okay, that's enough. But yeah, he rolled 5 saves. he saw that hammer come in. Well, he didn't see it. He heard it coming from a mile away.
Trying to kill Daredevil is one of those. Like, if you don't have a lot of throws, you just leave him be.
Yeah. Yeah, he's almost as bad as the Black Widow, who looks like she might be activating next. There she goes.
Yeah. So she's going to take her 50-50 flip.
Yeah.
I feel like that's going to be game deciding here.
Well, yeah. Otherwise, they're going to be exactly tied on points. Ooh, is she doing something different?
Can Electra see Scourge? I'm going to say no on that.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm pretty sure that does dice 3 in the way.
Yeah. Let's see how this roll goes first. So this looks like she's attacking Hela. Could that be right?
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Like, she can get her shock batons up and running.
Not a great hit, though.
Some power.
Great save. Not a good hit.
They're done.
3 to 3.
Yeah. As I said, Hela is unkillable. You just don't try. And all the time you get her down low, she just walks up to you and rolls a crit, and then she heals, and then...
Yeah, she gives a little hug. And then on her backside, even when you wipe her out, she can come back if she's got enough of those scrolls. It's just like, okay.
Many fools have tried to kill the Queen of Hell.
All right, and that just leaves ASM. Oh no, Agent Venom still to go. Agent Venom
to go, and he wants to stand on the objective, I think, because ASM is gonna come up to this objective and take a 50-50 flip. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
I do not understand what the 4 measurement to I want to say Nikita, but Electra. Do you have some insight there?
Oh, wait, she's going after Electra. Well, she's got the scroll.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that could be it. She's not the hardest thing to kill.
Yeah, like, compared to the other 4 characters here, she is by far the easiest, right? Ooh, this is an interesting choice here.
Yeah. Where is he off to? Look at this guy. Doesn't like Daredevil.
Taking Electra out will clear 2 scrolls.
Yeah, because the ninjas are holding one.
I'm assuming the ninjas will not live through next turn. I'm just gonna make a bold prediction here that they are.
Whoa, Agent Venom's having second thoughts.
Yeah, he walked up, realized that he couldn't get to where he wanted, and then he shifted a little bit. Because he has his jump next turn, so he can go anywhere. So he just doesn't want to be in danger. And then this here is the reason why I don't like playing swords. How do you feel about playing swords?
I play it a lot now because I'm playing X-Men right now, and I have to be honest with you, I like it a lot.
I cannot deal with this. Like, this is the most frustrating experience for me.
Well, what happened on Sunday of Swedish Wind is I was doing great on sword, flipping everything, getting up on scenario points and everything. But the drawback is it's also because it's quite close. It means I can flip a lot of points, but it also means he gets it. Oh, he gets it. So he's gonna have a lead on the points.
He gets a crit. So
what?
He gets back his power.
Oh, is that an ASM thing? Yeah, sure.
Yeah. When ASM rolls a crit, he gets a power.
Yeah.
But apparently he chose to not take the power. Okay.
Maybe he forgot, just like with Electra. So yeah, I like it because I can flip a lot of them or have a lot of opportunities to flip them. But on the other hand, you're also quite close together. So what happened on Sunday for me is I was winning on points quite well, but because I had to stay relatively close, it gave the two attrition teams I was facing time to just beat the crap out of me. And ultimately, then that's what happened is they were able to beat me up faster than I was able to finish the game, sadly.
Yeah. It's hard what the third mission is gonna be when you play X-Men, right?
Yeah.
And now a 50-50 spot here is so important because it's not just 1 point, right? It's it's not just a diff of 2 points. It's also a push.
Yeah, that's the push. Yeah.
And the push hurts.
Yeah, it might be a little too much. You know what I mean? Like, if you drop the push part, I think the scenario would still be pretty cool. The push part.
I feel like if you did it the opposite way, right? So this is the only scenario that punish you for losing.
Yeah.
A scenario should punish you for winning.
Yeah.
Because we need rubber band effects.
So yeah, you saw Scourge. Scourge, he elected to push Scourge short away from the fight.
Yeah. Because Scourge, I think Better Ray Bill stops Thor pretty well here.
Backstops, you mean?
I don't think... Yeah, backstops Thor pretty well here. Otherwise, Thor is the one I would look to push, because he only has 2 power, and he needs 3 for his charge.
Looks like Hela wants to do a little hug. A little death's embrace. I'm not sure against 2, though, yet. Probably Daredevil.
Yeah, Daredevil or Black Widow. Either is fine, right? Daredevil doesn't get to count blanks against claim souls. So if she does that, then that is good. If she gets goes in here, gets 1 damage with her normal attack, and then she can do a claim soul as well. Then
yeah,
that's good. Or she can just walk away.
Here we go. Ooh, crit in a wild.
Ooh, 2 hits.
2 hits.
She heals 2.
Perfect. Oh, this is what happens. And of course, Daredevil gets the 2 damage, and she still got 2 actions to go.
Yeah. I would be scared to be standing in front of Daredevil and Black Widow.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay. Who is he attacking next is the question.
Well,
he decides just to flip it. Look at this.
Flip it.
Wow. Okay. Just goes flips it.
Okay.
What
just
a boss.
Walks up, flips it. How? Oh, right. He took 1 damage. Yes. And he's out of here.
Boop. Yeah, just leaving. Now she's got a scroll, so that makes sense. Just threw a little bit of damage, and I think, what's the condition he's got him? I'm not used to these new symbols yet.
Condition?
Yeah, on Daredevil.
Oh, it's a shock.
That's shock. Oh yeah, from Thor. Yep. Okay.
Yes. It's...
Ooh.
So the chat here says that it's a waste of 1 power to flip this point. And I want to race you. It's trading 1 power on Hela for 1 power on either Black Widow or on the Man of No Fear.
Yeah.
And that's worth it in my mind.
Yeah, but not when she rolls 4 hits into no saves, or maybe 1 save, and dazes him. So totally worth it. She's so nasty. So he moved forward with Death's Embrace, flips the trap.
Yep.
Then uses 1 action to walk away, and the second action to do her long-range mystic attack, which is perfect against Daredevil.
I do not know how she had power for this. She spent 1 to pick up turn 2. She gained 5 power. It costs 2 to walk. 1 to pick up. Yeah, that works out.
Checks out.
Yeah.
It's an older code, but it checks out.
Yeah. Yes. I forgot the power from the damage, which is yes.
Wow. All right.
5
so Tony's already on the behind the 8 ball here, and he's looking to recover with the Black Widow.
And this is what you get if you pull in Hela. Everyone in chat, learn this. Do not pull in Hela. She will kill everything.
She wants to do it. We were just remarking how Cate Blanchett did such a great job as an actress portraying Hela in that film.
Yeah. She is.
I kind of felt sympathetic for her. Like, everybody was mean to her.
Yeah.
And she has a job.
Like, they've definitely bullied her. Like.
Yeah. Did you think the same thing? I thought I was the only one.
Yeah, no. That was. They were cruel and unusual.
So the ninjas decided to use 1 action to move back, and then used their special ability to toss the extract they were holding to Luke Cage, which knocks them out. And so that's what you just saw there.
And then Hela can go.
This is Elektra.
Yeah, sorry, Elektra.
Elektra's going back. She has an extract as well, and she is going to help contest that point as her job.
Like, when you get spiked, one of the things you can do is to try and roll dice to see if you can spike your opponent back, or you can just weather the storm, make sure you don't lose too many points on being spiked, right? So that's... Here we see conservative play to try and make sure that you don't lose too many points here on just a lucky dice roll from the opponent. But
right. Thor looking like he's going to charge. And that will be charged.
He only has 2 powers. So
it's just an advance only. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Gets to walk.
Yeah.
And
this is the problem with using, like, flipping the point with him last turn. Because, yeah.
Okay, 1 attack into the Black Widow. Thor.
Yeah.
Let's see which Thor decide to show up. Ooh, fit Thor. Very fit. So that's 4 hits into 3 saves.
Currently 3 saves. She has the ability to reroll if she wants to. She does get thrown anyway, so taking 1 and getting thrown isn't, like, the worst case here. Yeah. He could also have not tossed the hammer last turn, but yeah.
All right, so she's getting thrown.
Yeah.
And it looks like she's going to get thrown into the building. It's taken out of the point of damage. Which should put her on 2, if I'm doing the math right. Yep, 2.
Yes.
But also far away from Thor, who's now just sat there. looking.
I don't know if Thor... Can we look if Thor has the thing over his head?
He is not within 1. There's no way. Nope.
Are you? Yeah, okay.
Yep. Nope. And, oh, no. Fat. He's fit Thor. He's just looking buff for the ladies.
But yeah, ASM definitely wants to hunt down Thor. That is one of my favorite things to do.
Oh, tell me why.
So ASM has Witty Banter,
Yep.
which can remove the wild out of a Thor throw.
Mm.
And then you remove 1 throw and generally 1 damage, and Thor just hates it. Like,
All because of the witty banter. Nothing else.
Yeah, he is so reliant on doing 1 damage. Like, that is so important for him. And then Witty Banter makes it so much less likely for him to do a damage, and so much less likely for him to get a wild.
Yeah.
And that's just evil.
I want to shout out Eric from Austria, who was at Swedish Wind. He was rocking a pretty hefty Asgard list as well, so maybe there's a bit of a resurgence going on here.
No, Asgards are good. And they're going to get 4 more characters, which probably is going to get some leaders there.
Yeah.
So you might not have to bring Thor with you all the time. So
there you go. Okay, so Black Widow moved forward onto the point. She's also within 3 of Luke Cage for Heroes for Hire, and now is attacking Thor. She does 3 hits.
The Spender, and the Spender hurts.
Yes, it's horrible. I played against her in Hellfire Club, and Hellfire Club kept powering her up so that she could constantly do the Spender, and it was miserable.
Yep, she is.
Right, she does a couple of hits into Thor.
The trigger is it crit?
Oh,
or is it
I have to take a look
on that trigger? I do not remember.
It's wild and hit.
So yeah, so then we have a finisher here as well with full rerolls.
Okay.
Totally fair and balanced.
All right, so he's taken another 2 hit points as a result of that. He's on 4 out of 7.
Yeah. Now we can see her flip the point as well.
Yeah, let's see if he remembers.
Or just walk away because.
What does she have a?
Scary people.
Does she have a movement as part of that attack?
Yeah, the Spender lets her move as well. Ooh, okay. She does not flip the point.
Interesting. Whoa.
Eesh.
Why? Why wouldn't you?
That is.
Oh, maybe because she couldn't spend 4 Heroes for Hire. That's probably why.
Yeah, because then she can't spend for Heroes for Hire. She can't spend for rerolls. That's a very interesting choice.
Yeah. Bold. Yeah, I mean, Tal is saying she's keeping 2 for defense. Sure, but the game is won by points, not defending yourself necessarily.
Here we have Spider jumping forward for 2. Oop. Luke can move. Yeah.
Some sort of card. No.
Yeah, he's going to do an attack. He just pinged his own card to show that he jumped.
Oh, I see. He did a leap or whatever it is.
Yeah. I'm just going to call it jump.
Jump. Got it. Look at you.
Go 3 in range.
Nice solid J coming out of your Swedish mouth. Interesting, Troborn. Nicely done.
What?
Usually, it's usually yump or something like that. Yump.
Okay.
But you managed to pull off a jump.
What is generally hard is like hard cheese. Like
hard cheese.
Generally.
Uh-huh.
Because we go like generally.
Yeah.
Like it's a very J sound for us.
Yeah.
But I can switch back to my original accent if you want to. I know chat hates when I speak like this because they don't understand the Swedish accent. They think it's horrible. I know from experience My own chat always wants to kill me when I do this. But yeah, it is like 12 years of work on my accent to get it
it's really
to
good.
something that is like somewhat English, somewhat American.
Yeah. Yeah, impressive. Seriously. Okay, Agent Venom manages to do nothing to Luke Cage, which is not terribly surprising.
No, he goes into Elektra and does 2 damage into her.
Oh, he went to Electra instead, so okay.
And then he flips the point as well.
There we go.
Because he is winning all the 50-50s.
It's easy enough, right?
Yeah. Like, he's setting up a big swing turn here next turn, right?
Hmm.
This is something you need to think about when you don't have priority. Now he has priority and he does it anyway. But when you don't have priority, you want to do some damage to a lot of characters so that all the characters feel in danger, and then you have to just... He's gonna lose prio? Is he? Oh, he is gonna lose prio. Yes. So that's why he's doing it. So yeah. This is one of those very smart things to do when you are going to lose prio.
Tell me.
If you just deal a little damage to every character, then whoever activates, right? They get to have their good turn. They get to do things. But then you daze whoever else it is. Like, generally you want to set up like 2-3 threats from the opponent, so like you can respond by dazing someone else when they have a good turn.
Okay, so, got it.
Generally, when you have priority, you want to kill one character, and then you want to murder them again, so you don't get hit back. You don't get the clapback mechanic of being dazed, right?
I wanted to point out to people that Arnav healed Thor by 1 point as part of the leadership ability. That's why you see that little Asgard symbol on his heads-up display. Yes. And then went ahead and moved Scourge back onto the point, and maybe he's going to hit ASM?
You don't hit ASM. Like, if you hit ASM with a 6 dice attack, you have like, I think it's like, you average 1 damage and you give him 2 power, so then all of a sudden he can jump. Like, it is one of those things where you just the most scary thing for ASM is when opponents just ignore him totally.
Yeah. Well, that's also what happens. So Scourge went onto the point and just went ahead and flipped it, and he got it again. He's getting all the luck today.
Yeah, that's the third 50-50 flop in a row. That's
So now when you were playing, no, Eric, as I mentioned, was playing somebody. Who was he playing first round? The Bjorn, maybe Bjorn, but or was it you? I can't remember.
No, I was second round, right?
I think it was Bjorn.
No, Bjorn won all his way into the finals, so it must have been like...
I'm talking about on Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday Bjorn went to the final. Bjorn beat me in the second round, so Eric was the first round.
Yeah. So I remember he won because he kept winning on, well, in part anyway, on sword flips.
Yeah, I won 5 out of and lost 3, right? So I won like slightly more than half. I had a big turn where I Black Cat flipped 2 50-50 flips and flipped both, and I won turn 3.
There you go. So ASM flipped the point back over to defenders, and now he's attacking Scourge. Does not a great hit, to be honest. No.
Interesting choice to not hit first. Can we consider why would you flip first and then roll the attack?
Yeah, exactly. Just in case you spike and take out Scourge for some reason, then it would be a free flip, wouldn't it? Yeah. Anyway, second attack goes back into Scourge.
Maybe it's just because you're scared to forget it. That's
Ooh, good hit now. 4 hits, including a crit in the wild. That's another hit, so that's 5 hits into just 1 save. I think he's got damage reduction.
The wrong side, right?
It's ASM attacking Scourge. Yeah.
Yeah, ASM attacking. it's red attacking blue. It's just
Chobran,
ASM is standing further forward than
your camera is screwing up people who are drinking tonight because they think you're getting blurry, and they're not sure if it's them or your camera.
I need to. How was it? I did this again.
What camera is it? Like it seems like the angle. I just need to. All right. Well, that's a little bit better. Chorborn, so ASM decided to jump, or yump. He yumped over to the over next to the secure that Asgard owns, and it flipped it back. So really successful ASM activation.
Yeah, that's everything you can ask for, right? But with leaving this, now he gets Bill a free flip, so like that feels like a waste of 3 power to me. But
on the other hand, you said, now you're getting Bill to do things perhaps he didn't want to do.
Yeah. And like if you don't do this, then Bill can take a 50-50 flip on your extract. But like if you fail this one and you jump away and then all of a sudden it's 3-1 the other way.
Yeah.
And it's scary, right?
Absolutely. That's what happened to me, is I was winning, but then I had enough characters knocked out that there was a huge clapback turn, like 5-point swing, 6-point swing. It sucked. It was like all that work just went down the drain.
And then you get pushed again, and then everything is scary, and you're just...
Yeah, crying.
Yeah.
Or no, if you're me, you get very salty. The Salt Lord, the Salt Lord was in full effect on Sunday. I'm so sorry to say that.
I saw your turn marker, and I thought that was really nice.
I have to do it. What Turbon's referring to is I have a small shaker of salt, full of salt, that I use on the turn marker. And I do it primarily to help remind myself not to be salty, because I have to look at it and move it and stuff. But on Sunday, I was doing so badly that even the reminder didn't help. I'm very embarrassed about it, but honestly, it's not a great thing. It's not the worst, but it's not nice, and it sucks. But what am I going to do? I'm trying.
I feel like Marvel Crisis dice, they're primed to make you lose it. Like they're...
Oh my god, that's what happened. Especially the second game. The first game a little bit as well, but the game against Eric, oh my god, he couldn't do anything wrong. It was like God mode on the dice. And I was like, oh my god.
But yeah. So now we're looking here at the start of the turn. What moves do we consider here? Like, what is scary if we think about?
I don't know. Arnav. So let's just recap real quick. Round 2 ended up with Tony on 9 points and Arnav on 7. So he is 2 points behind Arnav. But on the other hand, he's got his characters in really good positions. Daredevil is on his injured side already, but Tony has priority.
Yeah. So we have like 2 characters that are injured on the other side as well that can do a lot of damage if they get to do things. So, like, I can see reasoning here to activate all the characters. And that makes it a very hard choice, right?
Yeah, for sure. But that's the fun, right? That's also the fun part.
Yeah.
When you have a lot of agency in the game, it's always exciting.
Yeah. Because, like, going with Daredevil and trying to set up a spender here to kill both Hela and Thor, like, that is a very juicy option, right?
Yeah. Looks like Tony's just trying to flip stuff, though. And maybe take down
Hela.
Hela.
He can there flip. On his backside, he gets a 0 mana cost extra attack.
Yep.
So he can do 1 attack into Hela and then do the spender on both.
Yeah.
And hopefully kill them both, right?
Yeah. I've seen it happen. I once...
We need to score...
Yeah.
Yeah?
No, go ahead.
We need to score 7 points here, which means we need 3 of the extracts and all 4 points to be ours to win, right?
Oh my God, is it that point already? Oh my God. Wow. See, this is how it goes. This is how fast it goes. 7 points on the table. No, 8 points. 8 points on the table. Here, big roll. This is Daredevil into Hela.
Yeah.
3 hits.
Now the question is, do you use fallback here with Hela? Because
otherwise she's in the spender.
Then the spender doesn't get very interesting.
2 hit points go through on Hela. And stunned.
Yeah, and we see no skull in the roll, which is perfect. So now Daredevil doesn't take a damage.
This was his bonus attack, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
And now he chooses to do the spender, and we don't see a fallback, so then he gets both attacks.
Sure.
That's scary. But yeah.
All right, let's see how it does. First one looks like it's going into Thor. Big roll. Big roll.
Yeah, Odin's blessing. Yes, Chat points that out over and over again. But
3 hits, including 2 crits. 2 crits turn into nothing. Oh God, that sucks. Let the salt flow, my friends. That'd be me. Like big roll, big roll. And there's like, bah. Although no saves. Yeah. I guess it's something.
So that one reroll is a daze.
Look at that! The reroll from the leadership rolled into a hit. He's got 4 hits into no saves, and that's 4 damage going into Thor. Odin's blessing. Thank you, chat, for reminding us. Otherwise, that would have been a dazed Thor.
I'm scared here. Using Odin's blessing is very dangerous on a character with no extract and like. Yeah.
But he's the prince. He's the prince of Asgard. Come on. And a push as well. This is a great spender.
He's Thor. He's gonna have Thor dice. Like,
I know. Well, so far he's been
saving him is like one of those things. Because especially now, if he like goes into someone and Heroes for Hire, and now he doesn't have the rerolls to daze Hela.
No.
Who is definitely the one I'm more scared of if we look at Thor and Hela.
All right. Let's see.
And you see here how Thor gets pushed into witty banter range.
Clever.
Yeah.
Really clever. All right, here's the hit into Hela. This is an area 2 attack. That's why he was able to get 2 to go in there. Uh-oh. We have some lag.
Do I like Hela? Yes. Hela is the queen. Hela is best. Screw Bill. He is not needed in this
massive
faction.
hit, though. Look at that. 6 hits into 2 saves. 6 hits is 4 damage.
That's an extract dropped.
Wow. Big moment for Daredevil after being humiliated by Hela in the first round.
Yeah.
And he flips the point.
Flips the point and picks up this thing. So now... Yep. It has to hurt on the other side of the table, or this is going to be
too fast.
A very quick game here.
Yeah. All right. I think he's going to roll for picking up the scroll. Yes, he remembered.
Yeah.
And... yeah, he's fine. Yes, but stun on Hela. Hela took too much power from that last attack. She should only have gotten 1.
That's true. Oh well.
The thing about being human.
How did it rule on Hela getting a soul from herself? I don't remember that ruling.
Oh, I don't know. Let's ask Lucas Schick. Lucas, wake up. Tell us, does Hela get a soul if she dazes herself?
I think no, right? But there was some interaction with that needed a ruling. Because her ability is when another...
Lucas says no. He says no. And
okay.
no.
No, she doesn't. Yeah, good. But there was some interaction, like if she hits someone back and then is dazed in the middle of that thing, which, for example, a clap back from Daredevil, then she still gets... No, Daredevil's doesn't work. Blood to Spare it was. Yes, Blood to Spare. She still gets the soul, right?
So, looks like a charge.
Yeah.
into
or
Daredevil.
was it?
Was it
How
just
much
a
power
move?
did he have? No, I think it was just a move. So he's gonna move, then toss something
Oh, he's
big,
just gonna
or
toss
he
him.
paid, or maybe he just paid for it afterwards because he forgot to pay before he moved. That's
Right. Yeah. Ooh,
happens all the
fantastic
time,
hit.
right?
5 hits including 2 crits.
Ooh, but no
Saves.
wild so far.
Oh, no wilds again. So 6 hits though into, is that 4
4
saves?
saves. Yeah.
Good old Daredevil. Oh, he's so fun. He's so fun. And remember how derpy he was initially? Until they fixed him?
Yeah.
Man.
He definitely had a glow up. That's for sure. That leadership, that's a lot.
So it looks like Tony's got 3 extracts on Daredevil, Luke Cage, and Elektra. And Thor is going now. And only Hela over there.
So now, do you dare to hit again? Because then we're looking at heroes, right? I think that's within 3. But yeah, he tosses him away.
Mm-hmm. Takes another point.
Yep.
That's 3 out of 6 for Daredevil after that throw.
Yeah.
He's
this is one of the things with like when you play against. Okay.
He's using his second action to just go ahead and flip the point.
Walk again?
Yeah, walk and flip the point.
But like, he was on the point, right?
No, he wasn't. No.
Oh, okay. He didn't make it to the point on the first.
No. So he spends a power and automatically flips it.
He remembers to pay for the throw. And then, yeah. So
all right, that's Thor.
Now, who's scared? Who's gonna die?
Well,
he didn't remember to do his. Yeah, he did his leadership on Scourge, right?
Oh, okay. So he healed Scourge. Nice one.
Yeah.
But now it's over to Tony. He's got quite a few characters left to go. Hela still hasn't activated. She's at the very bottom of your screen.
She is dazed.
And dazed. Right. Fine. Perfect.
Oh. I'm looking at Elektra here. Because
you're going to assassinate.
I'm scared for her.
Assassinate Scourge?
Yeah. Yep. To keep herself safe, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of options, and I look forward to seeing what options are picked here, right?
Black Widow.
Okay. Widow does not have enough power for the thing, but she's setting up a sacrifice play here so that it will be hard to get back the extract here from Daredevil.
All right. She has 1 action left. Looks like she's going to try to assassinate Thor. Thor's sitting on 4 out of 7 hit points. She's got 3 to go through. She can do it. This is what she lives for.
She doesn't have power for the spender, so then I don't feel like...
Yeah, it's not as ugly. Bit of lag.
Whenever someone in the chat writes TBH, I have to like double check if it's like if they mean me or if they mean to be honest.
You're very modest. There was some lag there, but I don't think she did any damage to Thor. I don't see any going on him. So she just goes and flips the trap. So she manages to do the 50-50. You got a double TBH now in the chat.
TBH is the modest game guy. I don't think I've ever been accused of being modest, right?
Well, I don't know. You're very balanced anyway.
But I'm a mother hecking world champion, so I don't have to be modest. You all next year just come to VTC, win the thing, and then you get to go around and saying things like, as a world champion, I'm not sure about this play.
And you know how much everybody loves that, right?
Yeah, like Lucas loves it
Oh yeah,
especially
Lucas.
much,
He's
right?
he's incessant with it. Yeah.
He's so happy when I say this to him.
He does it all the
But yeah.
time, though. He's like, I'm an timelines champion, so my suggestion is you don't do that move. All right. Looks like Agent Venom. Yeah, Agent Venom decides to hurl himself up onto that little bus stand and then attack.
I'm assuming he's jumping out of 2 of Elektra to
Yeah.
be able to like get an attack into her, but then we're seeing Sacrificed pull that attack into ASM.
Nice.
I would guess.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. Yep. So it's 4 hits into... Ooh, no saves. I don't know if he did the rerolls yet.
Caller is calling me Magic Nick, but I have no idea who that is.
But less agreeable. Wow. Sounds like we need a...
We are currently arguing about who is Namor and how playable he is. And I'm on the role of like, I don't think he's that good. Like, he's fine. And he's playable where he's like.
Oh, I thought you said. Thought you meant Magic Nick wasn't that good. He's.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's overhyped. It's this internet nonsense.
I have no idea who Magic Nick is. I don't.
So, Agent Venom attacked. Did a great hit into ASM. I was reminded that Agent Venom doesn't allow rerolls, so ASM didn't get to do the rerolls, which is why Agent Venom is so good into Web Warriors. And so ASM had to tank 4 hit points, so he's on 4 out of 6 now. Not great. And it looks like
also Sacrifice doesn't let you reroll either.
Oh yeah.
That's why Sacrifice is generally not played in Web's lists. And they instead pick something like Disarm or Advanced R&D with their Brace, because Brace is incredibly good in Web Warriors.
Yeah. Okay, Agent Venom is trying to attack again, but does a really crappy hit. That's too bad for Arnav.
That's 1 damage in, right? And this is the problem with jumping away from characters. Now he's not within 2 to get any rerolls. But yeah, it's it's a spender, it's a beam, so he needs to go to both.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool. All right, so his second attack went into Elektra, and looks like she took 2 hit points.
She dodges 4, so that should be 1.
1 hit, yes, 1 hit. Really great hit, but a really great defense roll.
Oh no, yeah, right. I'm thinking about the wrong sides again.
Yeah.
Lashing tendrils, but he's not within 2, right? It's within 2 of the target.
Yeah, I think so.
So,
Agent Venom is a great character. He's being splashed quite a bit.
He is an answer to webs, right? That's mainly what he does, and most rosters can afford to take 1 4 character just to have a better matchup against webs. But yeah.
Okay. So that ASM takes 1 hit point as well. So he's on 5 out of 6.
And this is where the danger is. If he had jumped like another direction so that he had rerolls, then this could be cool. What do we think about the stagger on Shang-Chi's builder? I think it's ridiculously crazy that they give him a stagger on a builder, and then they give him a card where he just gets to choose what 2 dice are. Like...
Yeah, I know. Somebody must really love Shang-Chi in the studio, because good lord, is that card great.
He is going to guaranteed stagger someone. And then he can just do his spender. So like if he has 9 power, I think it is, he can charge, do his builder, give you a stagger, then do his spender and just activate you. So He is gonna be very good against big boys, right?
Yes. And all the yeah.
Like
Yeah, it's just good.
Namor is also gonna be very good against
Both
a
are
lot
good.
of the characters in the meta, because like Bill, Thanos, like all of those are gonna be very susceptible to his denial of them doing.
Yeah, Namor is a beast.
Reducing.
He's just a beast.
I think he will be fine, right? In spots where he is. In my mind, he's slightly worse Thor.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure what's happening here. Seems like Angel Venom got done, and it looks like Tony's having a little chat about what's going on left. Tony's got ASM and Luke Cage left to go.
Yes.
And currently he is holding, Tony that is holding 3 secures and 3 extracts.
Yeah, that's one too little to win the game this turn, right?
Beta Ray Bill decides to move forward. Did he pass? No.
But yeah, he can force out the brace here for 3, right? But then he can't afford to flip. So he probably does his attack first. I don't know, I forgot to heal Thor for 1.
Oh, thank you, Glenn. What happened is Tony's decided to move Elektra all the way to the bottom of the screen. Sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So now Thor, Beta Ray Bill's going into ASM to try to polish him off. Decent hit, but ASM gets to re-roll. And doesn't do it, looks like. So I think that'd be days.
He doesn't do it. He doesn't block anything.
No, it happens. It happens.
Yeah.
This is when I reach for my salt packet.
But yeah, okay, that was very needed for the game to continue, right? That was important.
I think he's...
But it also makes sure that priority goes back. Is there a card he's thinking about?
Well, I think he's going to do recal. He's going to recal. He's just looking at the cards. Yeah, he's going to use recal. Yeah. Ha! All right, recal. It's always an exciting moment.
This card, it crushes dreams. Right?
If you're salty like me, this is like the worst thing on earth. This card, because you're like, yeah, I did it, and then it's like, no, recal, and then you roll into nothing, and you're like, oh, f them out. Yeah, but that's not gonna work.
Yeah, that's not a dice roll. Okay. They forgot to remove skulls. They had 1 crit on the left side, so that feels like they removed too many 2 scrolls, but I don't know.
Anyway, Beta Ray Bill managed to take down ASM and then automatically flips the point. So Arnav has 2 secures and 1 extract.
And we have Scourge versus Iron Cage to activate left.
Right.
The big heavy hitters here, right? The most dangerous of their attackers.
The tanky boys.
Tanky boys.
All right, that's 1 move for Luke Cage and a 2nd move probably to flip the point.
Yeah. Are we going to miss a 50-50 this game?
I give a 50% chance. Let's see. Anyway, that's it. Nope. See,
nope.
Ladies and gentlemen, why do people complain about the scenario? You just it flips all the time, no problem.
Do every 50-50 without any issue, and then that's good.
That's so funny. Okay, that leaves Scourge. Scourge, so try to flip that point.
He
has a range 3 spender, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what he spent it on just now. Ooh, good hit. 5 hits into just 1 save. What's damage reduction?
Yeah.
Mean 3 points going into Luke Cage.
Yeah. Or was it into Daredevil? Because Daredevil in cover seems like...
Oh, that'd be different then. Yeah, because then you'd get the blanks, right? Plus cover.
So then Daredevil would take 1 damage?
Mm-hmm.
It is brave attacking Daredevil.
Yeah. I would have just went for Luke Cage, try to take him out. Or go for the points. This is the last activation of the game. Just go for points.
Well, not of the game. There's gonna be another turn.
Sorry, I meant the round. I meant the round.
Only, yeah. There's only 6
Yeah, he went into Daredevil.
points scored. But like, yeah. And they're arguing now if there's cover or not. But I think it's pretty easy that's covered.
Torbjorn, you're so funny.
What?
As a WTC champion, you're saying that they... Oh, I'm getting a message. Look at this. Oh, they want an accuser. Any accusers in the chat? Lucas. They are not clear on the cover.
Yep. I am very clear on this being cover, but...
I really don't like to comment on their game because that's not our role here. But you think it is, right?
Yes. Like any part of the base should be able to draw a line that goes through the thing. And if you are a TTS player, you have up in the left, you have, if you remove the streamer view, but not as a spectator, right?
Mm-hmm.
Up to the left, you have like a grab tool is the first one. Then you have a line tool, and you can use the line tool here to draw.
Yeah, line tool.
And like, yeah, this is gonna be over the terrain, and he is within one of the terrain, so this looks...
Yeah, I mean, it looks like the two bases are flush with one another, which means that they're going to cross this point here at the bottom where they thing. So I agree, but it's not our role. So let me see if I can.
They need an accuser for this. This is important. So
yeah, let me see. I can get this done.
And like, my view on this little window is not the best, but
well, you should wipe it clean. You a little.
It's mostly like I'm used to having TVs to look at and big things, and this I just need to bite the bullet and buy a real webcam, right?
Oh, Lucas jumped in. Hooray!
That's good.
Yay, Lucas. He is a Timelines champion, I'll have you know. Hey, so
as a timeline champion,
he is the timeline champion, yeah, from a different multiverse.
Probably decide that this is cover, but we will see.
So, Torbjorn,
maybe they're asking about something else, right?
Tell me about your Swedish Wind then event.
Oh, so all my Swedish Wind is on my blog.
I didn't know you had a blog. What's this?
Yes.
Why don't you connect it to the Across the Bifrost Nexus so that people get messages?
Okay.
Dude, you should.
It's mostly just for like, if people ask me how did my games go, I can go like, this is how they went.
Okay. Well, give us a link in the chat, my friend. I wanna visit it. I'm serious. Yeah, link it up, baby.
Go here.
Let's spread the word about the most humble Torbjorn. He's as humble as he is short.
That's a good one. That's a tagline. I want that tagline. That's something I should.
Where's Kolar? Kolar, let's make it happen. Put it on his shirt. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I'm gonna look at there. I didn't know you had a blog. I'm gonna definitely read that blog. I don't have a blog. I have a lot of salt.
Yeah. And it is. And now he's trying to go in there. But yeah, how much damage did he take here now?
Who did?
Daredevil took...
I think another point, so he's on 4 out of 6, yeah.
Yeah, so... Yeah, it was lovely to meet you again, Risen, and I hope to get revenge.
Who is he? What's his real life name?
That's Jakob, right?
Oh, Jakob Oscarsson. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was fun. He was really fun. We had a sad moment for him actually, and he held it together better than I would have probably. Sadly, I'm so embarrassed.
So what, PP Chrono? You seem to be missing the cover there in that.
Yeah, the whole point for the Lucas. All right, so Scourge uses his second action to move forward onto that point, and he does manage to flip it again. Jorborn, you just flip points and win profit.
Like all of them, just flip points. They haven't failed. How? How do they do this? I want to say that's 8 straight flips, right?
Yeah, I don't think one missed so far.
Yeah,
okay.
So far none of them missed.
But Tony was just keeping it under control. You see, this is a really nice scenario control. He doesn't have the harder hitters, but he's managing to be clever and staying out of their way enough to score points. And it turns out that you need points to win the game, not killing stuff.
Yep. But this turn is going to hurt, right? So now we're looking at the other shoe here, right? Now the clapback is going to come. He's going to have priority. So he's going to need someone to do things with.
I have to confess, every time somebody says clapback, all I can think of is the clap. Do you know what the clap is? It's a really old term.
Chlamydia, right?
Gonorrhea.
Gonorrhea. Okay.
Since we're trading sexual diseases.
Yeah.
So I'm impressed that you even knew it was some sort of venereal disease.
So how did Thor get dazed here?
From the Black Widow?
But am I missing something?
Is he red? Yeah, he is red. He flipped somehow. I don't remember.
What
was he bleeding?
Thor do?
Was he bleeding? No, that wouldn't have mattered. I didn't know.
Like he had 3 health left, I think.
Maybe he got tired.
Or was it that? Like it's a huge part here that Thor got dazed, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure.
That means like if Thor wasn't dazed, this turn would be very scary. But like dazing Thor here is incredibly scary.
I don't know what happened.
Was it? Did they forget to put on the damage when Black Widow clapped him?
Maybe he got the clap.
He did 3.
He got the clap. That's what happened.
But like,
he had to take a little nap to recover. I don't know, man. Nobody in the chat seems to know either.
I'm very confused.
We need to ask the players about this when they come back.
Now, all of a sudden, this looks great for Asgard, right? Because they're down 4 points, but like, who cares? Daredevil attacked him, maybe? But like, he's deciding on what character to activate.
What's exciting about this is you can't just walk away. Like, Tony can't just run away with his 2 extracts and win the game.
No.
Because there's too many points still on the table that Arnav could scoop up.
And he has so many characters that are super, like, fragile now, right?
Woo! Though this is the Electra Spender, though, into Hela. Exciting!
But there's no grunts, so it's only like 9 dice or something, right?
Yeah. There we go.
But yeah.
Ooh, lag.
So, how can we get this?
Oh, 3 skulls. No. Oh. Oh, man, what a bitch. All the rerolls went into nothing. What a bitch. Oh, you hate to see this.
When you need 4 damage to kill Hela, you come up here and you try to... It's only 9 dice? Yeah, it's only 9 dice, right? When
only.
There's no grunts.
Yeah, the grunts give 2 more.
Okay, I'm playing Black Order. I feel like
8 dice. Oh, people saying
8
it's 8
dice.
dice.
It's
Okay.
only 8 dice when there's no grunt.
I thought it was 9 too.
Oh well. I do not remember that well. Her things.
There she is. Impale. Yeah, it's 8 to start with, 2 with the
8.
ninjas.
Okay.
But it's got some special results too, dice manipulation results. All right, so she's moved back onto defend her point, and she's holding an extract.
And now it's Hella's turn.
Here we go.
So yeah. Does Hella kill Daredevil and Black Widow? What do we think about the odds there?
Not good, honestly. Because Thor's swingy, but that means he can swing bad. And Daredevil and the Black Widow both have consistent defense tech, so...
Yeah. I'm thinking here, like, you have to daze someone, right? This activation. So that Hela gets her 3rd soul, so that she can't die. So, like, where is the best chance to daze someone?
All right, so he's charging.
Here comes Thor. Who does he charge into?
I'm not sure. They didn't do the arrows.
No. I'm guessing you do Daredevil here because Black Widow has the chance to reroll, right?
Yeah. And he's only got 2 hit points, and the leadership will go off the table.
Yeah. But if that is into...
Oof, 5
if you
hits.
want to kill both...
Oh my god, look at the save, though. Whoa, Tony is styling.
So yeah, okay. But he got the throw, and he got 1 damage, so that forces brace, and then he can throw again, so that is Daredevil dead.
He's not dead, Trollborn. This is Marvel Crisis. He's knocked out. He's just taking a little nap.
Okay, that is him taking a nap in the...
Oh, he did mission objective. He did mission objective, and he tossed it to the Black Widow, I guess?
Yeah. So...
Nice one.
Now it's time for... So he saves brace because he knows he's dead anyway.
Yeah, exactly. It's a really smart move, actually. Just let Daredevil go, especially because he could save the extract, and that's the important part. And now the Black Widow, who's the extract master, has it.
Yep. And
let's see.
Like Daredevil would have been staggered anyway, so if he left Daredevil there, he could have gone after Elektra here with a throw of Black Widow into Elektra, for example. Could have gotten the damage into her if he dazed. So there's... Brace is a very important card, and when you use it, it's important.
Okay, looks like another attack into the Black Widow. But he does nothing. 0.
Yep, yeah, like... But he gets the throw. So that means he can throw her into the thing. Then he can force out Brace by throwing her again into Elektra.
Oh, yeah. Let's see if they take away this cosmic light. They should get rid of it because she's size 2 and that's size 1. And size 1 will go away. Should go away.
Yeah.
And just like you said, it looks like they're forgetting it, but it's okay. They're throwing... The throw is happening just like you predicted.
Yeah, this angle looks scary. It is a size 1, right?
This thing is size 1.
So
it should have gone away.
Yeah.
It should have gone away.
Oh, this hurts my feelings. No. That should have forced Brace.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Oh
well. This is what happens. You miss stuff.
Yeah. Yep, you miss stuff, but that one hurt my souls. Because that is a very important thing. And now he lets him do the leadership afterwards, which is incredibly nice.
Oh,
but yeah,
Wow, he did the leadership, yeah.
When they updated Thor, I really wish they would update his leadership to be anywhere, anytime.
Anytime, yeah.
Because like having it be at the start of the turn is so punishing, especially for newer players.
Yep.
That and like it's not like Thor leadership is gonna be the most busted thing if he gets to do it anytime at all. But yeah, and Thor generally it's newer players that want to play Asgard because like they want to play Thor. And yeah, having this leadership be like at the start of turn, you have to like remind your players, and like even players of Eric's caliber, who is like one of the best players in the game, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
You
from
still
Austria.
have to remind him that like, do you want to use your leadership this turn?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because yeah, it would be such a small change, and it would help so much because stuff like Hela can heal in the middle of her turn. So like, do you want to then use the leadership or not? Because you don't know. So here we're seeing like Black Widow thinking about doing a spender where she can walk a medium, and then maybe like trying to figure out if she can walk along to go things. Was Thor within 2 of Widow before changing? Yes, they were both on the point. But yeah, here goes a spender into Scourge.
Yep. All right. Big roll.
This is also a little bit dangerous. If he doesn't get the trigger here, then he doesn't get power to do flips.
He doesn't. Well, the crit might roll into the wild. Let's see. He needs the wild to make this happen.
Yeah.
And he does it. He does it. Turborn. Woo! The dice gods are.
That's some skill right there. But it's 1 too little to daze.
2.
Scourge.
He's on 4 out of 6.
I don't understand that math. He was on 2 out of 6, right? And he takes 3 now?
Yeah.
He re-rolled? No, his re-roll leadership is dead. So no more re-rolls.
Yeah, Daredevil's off the table.
Daredevil is off the table. But yeah, here comes a 50-50 flip. I am scared for this. This looks terrifying to me. Because now he's placed both his
extracts down the bottom.
Extracts close to Hela. I don't think it was a reroll. I think it was he rolled in a crit, right?
Yeah, he hasn't rolled it yet. He hasn't rolled to flip it yet.
Yeah, no. We're talking about like the wild, if that was.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, it was a crit. It was the crit rolling into the wild.
It was a crit. Okay.
All right, so she's done. She doesn't decide to flip it for whatever reason. Oh, she has no power.
She didn't get any power.
Yeah. Right, and so now Scourge has healed himself. He's down to 1 again. All that work undone.
Maybe he did a reroll, and his opponent reminded him that he doesn't have the leadership anymore. That's also a possibility, right?
Yeah. So Scourge got healed by, I think, Beta Ray Bill with a patch-up, and then healed himself with the leadership as well. Now moved to the bottom.
And walks down, does a throw, flips the point, forces out brace.
Yep.
Does another hit. Is now outside of 3 for Bounty Panther.
And Heroes for Hire.
Yeah.
So this is into Electra, I think.
And it needs to do 1 damage, which...
Oh, I don't think he did it. 2 hits into 2 saves.
So she gets to roll 5 dice and do 2 damage back here. But this forced out brace, right?
Yeah.
So now there are other ways to...
He tried to flip it. This was a failed flip, actually. He flipped and rolled a blank. There you go, Trollborn.
See? This is Sword. This is how you do it. You just make your opponent fail their flips, and then you win the game.
All right. Luke Cage going to flip the back point. That's uncontested.
Should have gone with Hela and kill Electra and Widow. That was also what I saw, but that requires you rolling some dice, right? Okay, so he stays within 3 of ASM, so that ASM can't be double tapped because heroes.
Yep.
I need a hero.
Flips automatically in the back. So
yep.
Tony's got 2 secures, 3 extracts. He's got 5 points out of the 8.
Yeah. And so, like, the game is going to end here, right? Or 2 to 6 can actually happen. So we can get another turn. But otherwise, the game is going to end.
Yeah, games with this many points, they go fast.
Well, it's turn 4, right? So that's
yeah,
the end
I suppose
when
so.
games end.
Not mine for some reason.
Okay.
Mine keep carrying on, torturing me until the 5 or 6.
I don't think. Yeah, I think I played one game that went to turn 5.
I played against Mario from Austria, and we went into turn 6, almost turn 7.
Yeah, you went against Collar as well and went into like turn 7.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's right. We did. It was so fun. I almost beat him. It was such a good game. Oh, Mystique did me in.
Close
Friggin' Mystique. It was so close. If it weren't Mystique, if it was any other character than Mystique, I could have won that game. Oh, man.
Well, Emma has the same superpower, right? So it's either of those two.
Yeah, sure.
They're the scary ones for Ultron. But yeah, anyway, so here we're looking at ASM being left to activate and 3 characters being left to activate. So...
Oh god, yeah, there's so many Asgardians still to go.
Yeah. Do we walk Bill down, smack the hero, Iron Fist? No, not Iron Fist. Oh, Luke Cage. Luke Cage is the name. I'm so bad at names.
I don't know.
But yeah, anyway.
Electra seems juicy.
Then you can throw him away.
But
Electra is very juicy. If you throw Electra, then she automatically dazes, right? And gives you up a point.
Yeah.
It's also nice. If we have, like... We have to flip every point, right? And we have to daze 2 characters here.
All right.
Better Ray Bill should go last.
Dice are being rolled, but I'm not sure why. Looks like 2 hits into 1 save.
Yeah.
Into ASM.
I was thinking,
attacking ASM.
I was thinking I would go with Better Ray Bill first to throw away the heroes. But then ASM gets to do things, and like that's also a thing, right? But yeah, if you trigger heroes here now, then there's no longer anyone on that point, so then you don't need to roll 50-50s, right? We see a jump. Yeah. So Hela more or less needs to do, and then...
Yeah,
this is some very weird movement here.
What's that?
This is not allowed.
Oh, yeah, okay, it's a little sloppy, sure. Right, so he's web swung, and he's going to try to take down Electra.
Yeah. So gets 2 extra dice because he failed the jump, so he's within 2.
So only 2 hits though, and she saved 2.
She blocks 2, and this is
not good.
Yeah. That's 2 damage, and it's not a spender, so it's not a trigger for 1 damage. So that's probably game losing.
Yeah. Unless Hela takes it down.
Yeah, I'm thinking Hela has to do 2 spenders and kill Black Widow with 1, kill Electro with another. But then the point can't flip because she doesn't have her move here on this one. So
here she goes.
But yeah, walking there. She can pay 3 souls to do a spender here, but
She's definitely spent power.
yeah.
Maybe it's Death's
So
Embrace.
probably does a spender. No, Death's Embrace is not on this side.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. She's not so deathy on this side, on her injured side.
On this side, she has her pay 3 souls to live.
Live, yeah.
Instead of Death's Embrace. So like, there's a lot of power in there still. But yeah.
Okay, that's it. Just do that. Just roll like that. Oh my god.
I always hate when you spike on a character with 1 health. Like, this should have been into Black Widow instead, and just wipe her off the floor instead.
All right, so it takes down Elektra and picks up her extract. We'll see if the scroll. Oh, first, very smart move. First flips the point.
Flip the point.
Then
you're not.
Pick it up.
Pick it up. So yeah. So I don't see how Better Ray Bill kills Black Widow. So he's gonna hold that point, which means he has to kill Luke, or has to flip both points on that side.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see like, and he only has 3 power, so he can't like.
Hey, it's Mario.
Hello.
Hello, buddy. Good to see you again, or interact with you again. Right, ASM flips the point. Another successful flip.
And then he's gonna run somewhere else and take another 50-50 because
he could do 3. Does he have enough power?
Yeah, he does. I don't think he's gonna be in here, but I'm not sure.
Web swing.
Yeah, right. With web swing, he can technically flip all 4, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. ASM, great character on the sword base. Yeah, here's the web swing.
So, but he can also web swing and kick Hela. Do a spender into Hela, for example. Get his medium move. Then walk to the last point, and yeah.
Jordan, I just realized you have a professional microphone too. What is this? You have a blog and a pro mic? What's going on?
Like, I tried to be a streamer for a while.
Oh, I see.
But it is a harsh, hard world, right?
All right.
Like being a pro Magic the Gathering player is gonna pay the bill anytime soon.
Yeah. ASM swings over, does an attack into Hela.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And that's a spender, so he needs to roll a crit here to get his power for a while.
6 hits, including 2 crits. They roll into another hit, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 into 2 saves.
Does Hela drop on this side? I don't remember.
How do you mean drop?
When she uses her ability to stay alive for 3.
Oh, I see.
Does she drop her objective? I cannot remember that right now.
Let's take a look.
She doesn't get KO'd.
There she is. You may use it capture soul. It is not KO. No, doesn't seem like you drop anything.
Nope. No. It's Ghost Rider drops his, right? And then so here's the throw. I'm not sure he has an angle here with the throw, right? He probably has it, but
I think so. Should be all right.
Yeah.
Just throwing it at
and the spender only gives you a medium move, not a long move. I'm like 99% sure.
That's probably right. Anyway, he's going to go ahead and try to flip this last point.
So maybe he
Which he does. Oh, these points.
Yep. And that's game over.
Wow.
Because Bill can't do all of this in
Yeah, because Tony's got 2 extracts, 3 secures. 2 extras. That's 5 points out of the 8. Wow.
Yeah. I think here, like, Ultron and Ghost Rider drops it. Yeah. Hela does not, because Hela is the best character in the game.
Bill flips the point automatically that he's standing on.
Yeah.
And then
he's gonna walk over, do 1 slap into Luke Cage, murder him, and then flip the point he's standing on.
He's just gonna toss him, right? They're not gonna hit him.
No, but he has to make him drop his objective, or
I see. Okay, got it.
It's over.
Got it.
The game is over even if he drops it, because then he can't do it anyway, right? So he flips that, doesn't get it, walks over here, flips this. And like, even if he's both of these 50-50 flips, it...
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
No, if he had succeeded in both 50-50 flips, it would have mattered. We have a 16-16 turn.
Right. Okay, got it. So
yeah.
It looks like Tony's going to end up with 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 points.
And it looks like, did he not make it to the last point? Or...
I didn't see him roll a die. Oh.
Okay.
Maybe I heard some tokens being moved. Maybe
he did.
18 or 17 will be the points, though. And Arnav has 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 or 15. So that's it.
Yeah. Like, if he succeeded in both these flips, they would be even at 16-16. But yeah.
Cool. Great game. Really tight, to be honest. Yeah, there it is. 18-14.
Yeah. I think this is scary. There's always activation orders here, right? That are so dangerous.
Yeah. So what did you think of the match before we go chat with them?
I thought, like, Hela got in 1 good early punch and then lost priority. And that is so scary to lose priority against Avengers, because then, like, I am a bit critical about Odin's Blessing usage here. That is very scary to me. I would let Thor go down because he wasn't holding something.
Right.
And then save Hela instead. Right? That is what I think is the big key takeaway of this.
I think Tony was, did a good lead on the points and did some really kind of knife edge type moves to that were a little bit risky, but basically was trying to help force him to stay just a couple of points ahead each turn, and it paid off. It paid off for him.
Yeah,
cool.
Like, he had a team that is very hard to kill, right?
Oh, but
then Asgards are good at killing.
Yeah. So, all right. Let's I'm gonna say coming. Drop the call and jump into their chat on their voice channel in the other Discord. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. See you over there.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Anybody got questions? Please do put them into the chat so I can ask them. Here we are. Hello.
Hello. Hey, how's it going?
All good, all good. What a fun game. It was really great to see this game. It was back and forth, really tight, and a points thing. And it was so exciting because it seemed like nobody could fail a sword-based flip this turn, which was a game, which was bizarre.
Well, I don't know. Towards the end, he had some bad luck on some of them.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
Definitely.
Cool. Let us get started. I'm waiting for Chillborn to come into the chat. I hope he realized I wanted him to come into the call. Let me just make sure.
Yeah, that's cool.
There he is. Is that you, Chillborn?
Here he is.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, mate.
All right. So thank you both for letting us stream the game. And let's start with Arnav. Tell us a little bit about this roster construction that you have, your overall roster, not just the team today. Why did you combine Asgard with Guardians?
Okay, so basically, like I love Asgard really much, but they tend to have like these difficult spots called the D map. They really don't like widespread maps because they're like all fatties. They're big and slow,
Yep.
and even when they are fast, it's like the action economy do not support it. Put Hela aside, and Thor like can pull through when he has energy, but in Asgard he's like craving energy, not swimming in it. So I felt like I need to bring some tools that can manage wide scenarios. We didn't saw it here because it was like my secure,
Yeah.
but especially when I go into wider arenas, I tend to play a different roster. I played with Guardians, I played with Wakanda. We talked about it before the start. I have Asgardians of the Galaxy and Wakanda for Asgard. I love the pun.
Can you open your roster? People want to take a look while you're talking about it.
Oh, yes. So should I open it here?
Yeah, perfect. There we go. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, so I have a bunch of Asgardians and the Guardians of the Galaxy, like because Angela and Beta Ray are both affiliated, so it's like kind of easier to bring in. Also, I got Shuri and Okoye. Shuri, I think like um basically anytime you want to keep someone behind, aside for Hela, and Hela is great. She wants to do all sorts of things, so she doesn't like to be only canon. So I just want to bring some peace, and then I thought what would have range, but will just benefit well with Asgard. So sure, we have both pushes, which is great for control, and she has rerolls, which is important with Thor. And a matter of fact, like when I play, usually I play Shuri and Thor on the same area of the map, and then like working well together. And aside of that, I think it's Okoye just too threat, and she came in the box with Shuri, and but she's good. She's good. Yeah.
Chorborn, do you have any questions based on that discussion of the roster?
So Wong is a staple in most Asgard rosters because he can turn on Thor turn one, right? That is one of those interesting things to think about.
Yes, I think I'm looking about one, but mainly like I bought Okoye and Shuri, and also I bought all the Wakanda box. And when I don't play as Guardians of the Galaxy, I play Wakanda for Asgard, and then it's useful to keep Okoye. Especially, it's mean you can go like quite wide on the even the lower threat with Asgard usually kind of struggles with like 16, 17 if you want to go 5 characters. It's kind of harsh. So like that is the reasoning, but Wong is definitely a really strong choice over here, no doubt.
And in this game, you brought Scourge over Valkyrie. That's an interesting choice to me. Can you like talk through your
So
reasoning there?
We talked about it in the start. Actually, I just wanted to give Scourge a try. Like basically, I play in the league to try some things. I have things like I don't usually play, and so I just want a bit of different taste. And aside of that, Valkyrie is like always disappointing me. She always rolls badly. She always one energy short. So it's like we have a love-hate relationship with that. All the game you hate Valkyrie, and one turn she kills an amazing Spider-Man or something like that, and then you go, "Whoa, Valkyrie, you can do something." So like I tend to put her only if I feel I needed to in the wide scenarios. She also tends to play well with Guardians, which I like because she likes the reroll and of doing it.
Yep, she loves rerolls. She is a reroll queen.
So, Arnav, what was your plan of attack then? You had an extremely beefy team and a very narrow scenario, honestly. Sword base isn't that very wide. What was your plan of action?
So I planned to spread out between the points. so the defender rerolls would not hurt me that much. So I can just take the tip damage, soak it, and then heal it throughout the game with the Asgard leadership.
Sure.
And jump between points. Like Agent Venom is quite fast, and he can like travel across the board. Also Hela, when she's not dazed, she can jump between points quite well because of the Death's Embrace. So my plan initially was to bring like Thor and Bill and Venom who can throw, and put them like sentries on points and traverse between 2 points. Like Thor would be the right guy, and Bill will be the left guy, and Agent Venom could help wherever we needed, and also be an answer to Amazing Spider-Man, which I like. I could have assumed will be here, but unfortunately, I have misplaced Thor as certain times because we have the small base medium move, and it's like it's enough, but it is exactly enough. So I think it's cost me like 2 points throughout the game, and those 2 points could be a tie right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I think it was a decent plan, but I had a very worldly opponent.
Hey, Arnav, we were confused though. How did Thor end up flipping? We thought he was left on 3 hit points on his healthy side.
No, I just got hit and I forgot to. Or maybe. I think I flipped him by mistake. When I think of it.
I don't know. We were confused. We thought he had 3 hit points left, and when we were
no, he had, and just I played Odin's Blessing.
Yeah. On the defender, you played Odin's Blessing, then he walked back to his point, and then Black Widow hit him. That was where we were thinking, like, maybe you forgot to mark damage. Black Widow hitting him?
Yeah, right? Yes, I think I did forget about. I don't know. I got pretty confused after Thor.
Yeah, I have no idea how Thor flipped because that would have been a very important part of this game.
So would you say, Arnav, that it was positioning problems that ended up losing you the game?
Yes, definitely. Also, Tony played very well, so it was challenging, to get my plans active, solve the bodyguard brace problem. I think maybe I should have thrown more at the start, at the beginning, to get that brace out of hand. I tried to do it with Elektra here, but she had refused to die by 3 characters, which was a bummer. Also, Odin's Blessing on Thor might be a mistake. My first plan was to get Thor when he was right here in the middle and do the area attack because it's also 3 cartels and it got shocked. And I think I thought I could get a Skrull off with that and also put shock on the rest of the team and then lower the damage I get and he will leave. He will lead through. So, but I miscalculated that Odin Blessing himself cost 3 and you only get 1 damage. So it's basically 2 energy and I was missing 1 short to do what I wanted to do. And then I had to move, but then again, when I moved, I was a little bit more than range 1 from the point. It happened, I think, 2 times.
Yeah.
And it was devastating. But I will learn.
No, I think you played very well. I mean, it was a difficult game, as you said, Tony. We'll come on to Tony in a moment, but seemed like he was able to just keep ahead each round against a very beefy team. So. And you kept it together. Could have easily been a 16-16 game here, or even winning it, like you mentioned.
Yep, totally.
Cool.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you. Tony, congratulations. You've just squeaked into the elimination rounds.
Yeah, by the skin of my teeth.
Exciting. Is this
Is it
your first time?
No, I made cuts with Winterguard, I think in season 10 or 11.
Oh
But
wow.
I was quickly knocked out.
Right. So, but you're heavy onto defenders based on the couple of things you chatted with me about ahead of this game. So tell us
Yeah.
why you're so excited about defenders.
I've loved Defender. So I came in when OG Strange got released, and OG Strange is a big character I love from the comics and movies and stuff. So
Yeah.
and then I was like, oh, I'll try out Defenders, and I've just always been a sort of Defenders main, as it were. And I've dabbled in a few others, but Defenders are my one true love in this game. But yeah, no, I love it. And since Daredevil's rework and a few of the other things like ASM, and they've just become stronger and stronger. And obviously, we're on the precipice of a new release as well.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I'm sure half the community is excited for that.
Lots of cards that defenders haven't had before. So exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, super cool. So we loved seeing you work here. Why did you decide to bring Daredevil and Elektra both?
So Elektra is actually like one of my most played models. The reason I brought her is mainly for that sort of double grab, because he's got a load of medium base, medium move, plus eyes on the prize. I presumed Bill was coming, and I also presumed Hela was coming.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to try and get those points on my side. Even like as you saw with the second center grab, if 99% of the time the grunts will fail that, but then I still move back, and then I'm usually out of attack range from a long time. So, and then second turn they usually move and pass off, or attack and pass off, but I just passed it off this one. So they just sort of help ease that up. And Elektra's very mobile on sword, but she's not as tanky into some of these models, as it were. But she survived a lot longer than she should have.
Yeah, that was exciting. All right, cool. But how did you feel about seeing all those beefy characters across from you?
I hated it. I like weenies. I like to fight lots of weenies, minus webs because they kill me. But no, I think Asgard's, like you say, very tanky. I was hoping Asgard over Guardians though, just because that long range Guardians can sort of they can keep range, and while I'm trying to move into them, they can sort of wipe me out. So I was hoping for Guardians, and I was hoping for Asgard. But when Sword Base came up, I thought, yeah, he's going to play Asgard. So I went for that really. And then I was really contemplating playing Ghost Rider on this, but ASM's a no-brainer, I think, on pay to flips.
Yeah, he did work. I mean, initially he got beat up, but the second half of the game, he was really shining.
Yeah, no, he's brilliant now. He's had a little buff, and defenders they have some good models, mobility. Black Widow, I misplayed a few times. Like I didn't flip a point at the beginning of the game.
Yes, we saw that. Yeah, we were like, oh, okay.
Yeah, as soon as I noticed, I kicked myself. I was like,
we thought you might have been saving the power so she could defend herself or use Heroes for Hire.
Yeah, let's go with that. And then later on, like I didn't really need to attack Scourge. I could have just moved, flipped, but I got a bit greedy with her towards the end as well. But I mean, luckily I managed to just scrape a win into a very tough opponent.
Yeah, but it sounds.
I'm also a bit.
Go ahead, Jordan.
Sorry, I'm gonna jump in here. Yeah. I'm also a bit confused about the last turn with ASM.
Yeah. So
did you forget about the medium move on the spender?
I did. Right. So I bumped in, and I thought that when Hela dazed, I thought she dazed, dropped stuff, and then she came back to life. So I thought I could grab it.
Right.
And when I realized that wasn't the case, I got a bit flustered, and I was like, screw it, I'm just going to move him. And then it's only after I like sort of ticked him, I was like, crap, I was meant to move on, try and flip, and then so yeah, again, sort of a kerfuffle on my side on that one. Yeah. So a few misplays on mine, which is disappointing, but
no, So how did you feel when there were so many pay to flips, 50-50 flips, and all of them succeeded?
Yeah, I was high as a kite. I have no idea what bloody god I sacrificed, but every single roll went my way on the pay to flips, which really helped me. Obviously, it allowed me to alleviate some of my pressure and put some pressure on Arnav. So
all for your opponent also worked. So
yeah, well, towards the end, it started waning a bit, unfortunately.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, they were just hot up until round 4 or round 3, end of round 3, I think. But yeah,
I
I
think
don't
he
think I failed a
succeeded
single
in
one.
8 and failed in 3 or something like
Oh,
that.
was it? Okay.
Which
Yeah.
is, yes,
It was crazy. But Torben, what other questions do you have for Tony?
Yeah, so my question was like about Electra. Like, it feels like you have 4 incredibly tanky characters, and then you have Electra run up on the flank where she can be pushed and can be killed. That
Yes.
seems very dangerous to me.
So ASM was there and he was going to grab it. However, because I wanted to grab this back point, I thought I wanted to activate the grunts, and I thought with this
Yep.
size 3, I could hide enough. And luckily she didn't move, so it was a bit of a
Yeah.
gamble on my side. But then that freed up ASM to, if he did rush my back point there, I
Yes.
could move, hit the flip, maybe get a crit, and then move, so I could try and double move. So it just freed up ASM essentially. Um, and that was ultimately it. It was just her going there was a bit of a gamble, but it freed up ASM to then ultimately double move turn 1 to uneven the score and give me a push.
And it worked out, right? So
It did.
good.
It did. Very luckily. Very luckily.
Right. Okay, Tony, congratulations again. Really excited to see you
Thanks.
play. Looking forward to seeing how you do in the cuts.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, cool. All right, thanks everybody. First of all, thank you, Kolar, for trying to be part of the stream. I'm sorry it didn't work out this particular time. We'll hopefully get you on another time. But in particular, thanks to Torborn for jumping in at the last minute. It was great having you on the show.
Yeah, I'm happy anytime.
Excellent. Thank you. Thanks, everybody, for a very engaging chat. I know it's also very late in Israel. So, Arnav, thanks for staying up so late. And thanks, everybody, for helping us stay entertained and on track with these matches. So that's it for Season 14 Swiss Rounds. The season of Swiss Rounds will come to an end by this Sunday. And then the Second Chance Leagues will take place. So anybody who isn't in the cuts can play in the Second Chance Leagues for just 4 weeks. But importantly, we have a week off, and then the elimination rounds will start. And we'll have 5 rounds of elimination rounds, which will be super exciting because we have so many new players and new faces, in addition to some ones that we know in the league. So season 14 looking to be really exciting as we move into the elimination rounds. So we hope you follow us along, but either me or some of the other streamers, in particular Lucas streams a lot of the matches, and we hope you're just enjoying this content. Like and subscribe. Give some comments, but don't send any money because we don't want it. We just want you to have a good time. All right, everybody. Thanks again for watching and have a wonderful evening. Good night.
Cheers, guys.
Good night.